Alright, hello. Hopefully you put this in HD. This is my solo next guide with an Arcane wearing full Torva. This is very helpful during the ice prisons as you will have a lot more HP and a less chance of dying. Now as you can see I'm using Vampirism, and everything I pretty much did in my Torva guide. The Divine, if you want to use a Divine, go to that guide. This is much better. Now I would suggest using an Arcane over a Farseer and or Chaotic Kite, as it is a lot safer because you have the damage reduction. Now you can, for the first and second phase, just use a shield if you have issues with HP, but you always need to make sure you dual wield for blood phase because you need to get through that the fastest. Now I will tell you one thing, that Void is a lot better for blood phase. If you are bad with blood phase, use Void. It seems a little bit more risky, but you get a lot more DPS out. And you can see how to do that in my other guide, as it will help you a lot more. But you just want to make sure you have that scrimshot strength. I'm not even kidding. It is very helpful during the blood phase. And it can be a definite yes, you get through it or not. Now, why I do the soul split thing is because she's going to use 2 of those. She's going to do 2 shadows. That means every hit I do, I will heal, and then I just switch to my prayer, and I'm good. I get all that health, which is very, very helpful. I mean, pretty much save yourself a whole thing of food. Now, you're going to hit once and run away. You can try to hit twice. If she does like something like that, you can hit twice. But if you go near her and she throws a shadow, I guess, at you, you can do 2 hits. Just make sure to move real quick. But if you aren't timing it too well, only go with 1 hit and then move away. Now, make sure you don't run into your shadows either. Now, another good thing with the Torva solo is you don't have to worry too much about your HP bar during the blood phase, as you have a lot of HP. I forgot my Ring of Vigor. Maybe if I use my Ring of Vigor it would be a little bit better, since if you watch my solo with Divine, I go through this a lot better. This is with the Arcane, shows you how much food I have left after a full next kill, and what I do during a kill. Reasons why I do these kind of videos is because I can tell you there's really no difference that you should. I mean, the main difference is you use a Fury instead of my Whisper. I mean, my Whisper only gives me a little bit more crit, but the crit is important to me. I use a Warrior Ring. You can switch that to a Vigor. I mean, there's no need for me to show you a crap load of images of, oh, you can use this, you can use this. I'm showing you a full out kill and what I do during the kill. Now, if you don't know, the reason why I have Flurry instead of Destroy is because Destroy stops once it hits 3k. I think Flurry might as well, but Flurry is weaker, so there's less of a chance of it hitting 3k. Doesn't sound too good, but you go through your abilities really quick. Now, something that I mentioned in my Void solo guy with the Arcane, they changed the abilities around. So, say if you're targeting Nex and you use Anticipation, you'll run to Nex. So it's very annoying and something to pay attention to during Zero's phase, because if you use an ability and she's protecting melee, you're going to hit her. The reason why I'm running around right now is I was going near my friend so he could see how I'm doing. And as you see right there, if I was not lucky enough to get a blood sacrifice call, which will mean that she does contain this instead of dying out in a prison device like that. Now, this might have been a main reason why I used more food than I did with Void, because I did tank that prison. It's mainly because I completely forgot that I had a barricade ready. Right there, you're supposed to barricade. So just to let you know that one. The main issue with the Arcane, oh, see right there, almost ran into my icicle. But main issue with the Arcane over a Divine is you get the damage reduction, and as you can see, another thing is I'm not hitting too well. I mean, I can definitely tell the difference in damage. Like, my slaughters just didn't hit as much. I'd highly recommend a Divine, but if you can't afford one, obviously go with Arcane. It is decent. I mean, these kills are a little bit longer. I mean, if you were to do next solos every day, I mean, you'd only knock off 1, maybe 2 kills if you can't bank quick, but I'm going to be uploading a video of fast banking and how your bank setup should look, which should help you get more kills, because how you get to the next room really matters on your how fast you can bank, because you can save yourself so much time. And that was another little issue right there. The reason why I'm going back to her so she doesn't do a contain this near Glacies. So just to let you know, that's why I was over there. This is really annoying when she does a contain this near Glacies as you do less. Now, another thing, since I'm taking, you probably didn't watch my other videos, is only use anticipation, don't focus on freedom. Anticipation will save you, freedom won't. I mean, if you plan to do solos, go look throughout my full out guide in my other 2 videos for, well, you'd want to use my Torva guide. But, yeah, use those as I go way in more depth in that one. I mainly only made this as like a little tie-off from mine, because I got a lot of messages asked saying I can't afford Divine or anything like that. Is there anything else I can use? So I'm showing one with Arcane. That is probably your best bet, as if you could probably use a Chaotic Eye Shield, but you'd probably be forced to use the Bunyip. I don't like using the Bunyip, as I'm quite lazy, I'm not gonna lie, and I like having it full at every time, not go into the room and then go, oh hey, I forgot to fill my my tackle box with raw, wow, little brain fart there, raw rock tails. So that's one reason why I do that. As you can see right there, use abilities, and I keep getting hit back, which is very annoying. Another reason why I could have used less food is because I do switch to dual wielding, as I want to get a lot of DPS out and get my massacre out. As you can see, it took a little bit for me to get, and I'm just getting destroyed by her melee hits. It's awful. So maybe Torva's better, but in the ice prisons I like Void because you know your HP is full, and you can use the resonance so you know you have no issues there. I mean, the main issue with Torva is when you're at a safe HP, you're not going to really notice it like with Void, because Void is pretty much near her max hit with the prisons. Like, if you don't resonance, you'll be knocked down to like 1 to 2,000 HP, which then you can get 1 hit after that if you don't eat. So that's also an issue with Void solos. So I hope this video did help you out a little bit, to be honest. But I strongly can't say it anymore. Go check out my other videos. They are a lot better, in more depth, and all that. These are really just showing that you can do it with an Arcane. You can follow my same exact guide with the Divine and do just as well. There's nothing different with my inventory or anything. So there's the kill, and I show how much food I have left over, and you make sure you use what I have. It'll help you out a lot. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you later.